China, an ancient, mysterious, and beautiful land, is always appealing to the outside world. China is proud of its people, long history, resplendent culture, and distinctive customs. In the country's economic life, China's meteoric rise over the past half-century is one of the most striking examples of the impact of opening up an economy to the global markets. Over that period, the country has undergone a shift from a largely agricultural society to an industrial powerhouse. In the process, the country has seen sharp increases in productivity and wages that have allowed China to become the world's second-largest economy. However, the speed and scale of China's growth has also caused a significant impact on the environment and contributed to the government's concern on energy security. As a result of electricity shortages and rapidly rising energy consumption. In hope of addressing the issue as well as leading the Finnish enterprises to explore the Chinese market, in October 2016, the Finland office of Zhongguancun Alliance for China-Europe International Technology Cooperation, jointly with VASIC, organized a series of roadshows in China. A number of Finnish organizations and enterprises demonstrated their technologies and resources sought for by the enormous and capital-rich Chinese market. The delegation was led by Mr. Thomas Harry, Mayor of Vaasa, and Mr. Rurik Alberg, Mayor of Musasari. For the one-week visit in China, Zhongguancun Alliance managed to make the visiting agenda busy but more than worthwhile. The Finnish delegation visited 3 districts of Beijing, 2 cities in Jiangsu province. A total of 5 roadshows were given, that is, 1 roadshow on each visiting day. An audience of 430 were invited to the presentations, while most Finnish delegates had chances to communicate in depth with 164 investors, both institutional and individual. Apart from the series of roadshows, the delegation also had chances to meet up with 14 Chinese official organizations, including government departments, local authorities, government agencies, and the administrative committees of state-level programs. On 18 October, the 2 mayors launched the International CleanTech and Energy Week with officials from Beijing's Economic Technology Development Area. The logo of the International CleanTech and Energy Week was lit when they pedaled on the special bikes that converted kinetic energy to power. The visiting Finnish companies have each developed a conversation and explored possibilities for cooperation with their new Chinese partners. VASIC represented the Vaasa region, where the Energy Vaasa cluster has around 140 organizations in it related to energy technology. It played an essential role in organizing the China visit, together with the Zhongguancun Alliance, and it has made all-round achievements out of the visit. VTT, the technical research of Finland, has been the focal point during the visit when it comes to discussion about cooperation on the institutional level. Over the meeting with the Chinese authority for the planning of the state's national development and reform, both sides agreed that a mechanism should be in place to facilitate long-term effective cooperation between technical institutes from both countries.
And we have been able to create 320 new jobs. This VTT venture started in 2010, so it's only 6 years old. And there are some examples of the spin-off companies.
WAPIS's expertise in Internet of Things has attracted widespread attention from the participants in the series of events. The company received invites for more in-depth dialogues and secured memorandums of understanding with Chinese organizations in environment protection, intelligent transportation, and smart city. ADNA Solutions connecting renewable energy to the grid was another highlight of the visiting delegation. As China aims to innovate and upgrade the energy system in the next 5 years to make it greener and more integrated with Internet, the government's efforts will be made on building smart grids and distributed energy resources using Internet. ADNA has secured memorandums of understanding with several key roles in China's energy reform. Extremely interesting have also been the technologies for dust and haze reduction brought by Novitex, when the air pollution allied with dust always puts a broad swaths of China, the north in particular, on yellow and red alerts due to the coal combustion and use of cars. SelectComp's high-pressure molding system is such an innovative solution that it is expected to be more than popular in the Chinese market, now that industrial energy conservation tops the Chinese government's agenda. Subsea energy solution collects both the kinetic energy and the potential energy of waves. It can be combined with windmills to maximize power generation. China has a coastline of 14,500 kilometers and a 3,220,000 megawatt potential of power generated by wind. Opportunities for technology cooperation are promising. Elskov comes from Denmark. Its expertise on soil remediation and underground water contaminants removal almost best exemplify what China needs after the government has issued the latest rules and regulations in May 2016 for soil management. Zhongguancun Alliance for China-Europe International Technology Cooperation builds partnership and facilitates cooperation between organizations, businesses, professionals, and governments from China and Europe. We envisage a strengthened collaboration between Finland and China in the field of clean technology, and it is the mission of the Zhongguancun Alliance to bridge Finland's technologies with China's huge market, thanks to the country's pursuit for a greener development. Let's join our hands, and together we will create a win-win future.